Yeah. Hell yeah. What's up? Good morning. Good morning out there, world. What's going on? Happy Thursday morning. Let me just check the audio while I introduce myself. Welcome to it. This is Good Morning B. Hannas on the BS with B. Hannas YouTube channel. What's up? That's me. I'm B. Hannas, Nikki B. Hannas. I make music. You just heard a little bit. You can find it with better quality at nikkibhannas.com, nikkibhannas.bandcamp.com, Nikki B. Hannas on all streaming services. This little morning talk show, BS with B. Hannas. Good morning, B. Hannas. I like to do in the morning. You can find this on YouTube when I go live on YouTube to do it. Goes out to Spotify Podcast, Apple Podcast, Amazon Audible, iHeartRadio, so on and so forth. Let me check that audio. Do I have audio? So on and so forth. Let me check that audio. Do I have audio? Yeah, I got audio. Cool. Right on. Right on. Right on. Yeah, good morning. It's a Wednesday morning. It's still hot. The premise of this show is I like to wake up and take my walk, read some good stuff, talk to the people, go lift some weights. Today is squat day, and then I'll go to work. That's a good way to live. That's a good life, compounded day after day, in and out, in and out. It's not too bad. Although today I was taking my walk and a fucking bird was attacking me. No bullshit. There was this one little stretch. This one stupid ass bird kept dive bombing at me. I felt like a real asshole on the street, squaring up with a bird. It is what it is. I think I might have seen my t-shirt, maybe. Like, I got this Philadelphia edition Metallica M72 tour, and it's like the fucking Liberty Eagle, the Freedom Eagle. I don't know. I Googled it. Apparently, mockingbirds are very defensive over their nesting territory in the spring and early summer. But I was getting kind of irritated. Just this fucking dumb bird. Was fucking gunning after me. But that's okay. In the grand scheme, pretty funny. Just got to watch out for these fucking birds. They're on to something when they're talking about government drones. Birds aren't real, bro. But I digress, man. I digress. Fucking feeling pretty good right now. I got to see Buddy Guy last night. Buddy Guy came down to the Philadelphia area, played at the Keswick Theater. Buddy Guy with Eric Gales opening up. And both of those dudes are bad motherfucking men on the electric guitar. That was really cool. Me and my homie, we cruised down and enjoyed a blues show. It was fucking killer. Buddy Guy is goddamn 88 years old. 89 years old next month, and he's still out there ripping a Stratocaster. Just this old man, one of, if not the last of the living legends of those old black blues guys, which is who created the fucking thing, by the way, you know? Oh, man, it was awesome. It was fucking awesome. He's like a grandpa out there, you know? And it's like the coolest thing. Dude's still got mad energy. There's people in their 40s with less energy than this guy who's out there pushing 90, just ripping the shit out of a Fender Stratocaster. One of the coolest things ever. I seen him a couple years ago in Atlantic City on the Damn Right Farewell Tour. Now, at that show, though, I had yet to get sober, so I made the mistake. I wasn't super fucked up at first. I made the mistake of, I had a couple beers waiting for the concert to happen, but I made the mistake of hitting one of those weed pens. So I hit this live resin pen like during the third or fourth song or something, and the combination of the weed kicking in with being in this crowded auditorium with the light show and the reverberations and feeling the bass drum in my solar plexus and shit. Like man, here I am seeing a living legend, and I had a panic attack. Cold sweats start happening. I'm fucking freezing. I'm sweating in this air conditioned theater. I'm sweating. I had to shrink into my seat, take a fucking quick panic nap. And I came to and just felt like such a loser. I'm like, here I am in the presence of greatness, in the presence of one of the originals. You would not have Jimi Hendrix without having had Buddy Guy first. You would not have had the Rolling Stones and Zeppelin without Buddy Guy and his friends back in Chicago in the fucking 50s and 60s, bro. The Chess Records era. I fucking cherish, value, respect, and idolize a lot of those men. And it was just super, super cool to see Buddy out there just fucking owning the stage, man. And when he's playing, right? When he's playing, he does a lot of talking. He doesn't just play song and song and song. Half of it's just him talking to the crowd. Like, you can tell this dude loves what he's doing. There's no reason on God's green earth for the man to be pushing 90 years old and still getting on tour buses and going out and playing for any other reason than the fact that he loves it. And he fucking loves the blues and is doing all he can to keep propagating and pushing the blues and keeping it alive, and he talks about it, this old man saying the radio don't play my kind of blues no more. I wonder why that is. And he'll be telling stories from back in the day, how he didn't have running water till he was 15, how he fucking grew up on a plantation in fucking Lentworth, I believe, Lentworth, Louisiana, I think is where Buddy Guy's from. Oh, it's just crazy. It's just a wild feeling to be in that room. Super, super, super cool. And at one point, he's up there talking, just shooting the shit. He's talking about back when he was playing with Muddy Waters and BB King, the old guard, the originals. And some drunk lady in the crowd screams out, "And Stevie Ray Vaughan!" And the fucking Buddy Guy's like, "What?" "And Stevie Ray!" And the crowd doesn't really know necessarily how to handle it. They got pretty tense. And this old man all of a sudden goes, "Stevie Ray, where do you think Stevie Ray Vaughan got this from? Huh? I was way before him. I was doing this for decades before him. You know this shit better than me. Why don't you come up and tell everybody?" In front of the crowd. And he's, for that split second, Buddy got mad. You could tell. And it was like fucking glorious to witness. This dumb bitch should have just kept her mouth shut. Buddy Guy fucking told her. He says, if you know this better than me, you come up here and play. You can come up here and tell everybody. Why don't you shut the fuck up and listen? I was like, damn. That lady just got told to shut the fuck up, sit down, and listen in front of a room full of people here to see one man, the baddest motherfucker in show business, Buddy Guy. Oh, it was fucking sick. A little awkward to be in that crowd, but I'm just like, dude, I'm a student of the game. I fucking love this man's music. I'm just going to take notes. And so take notes I did. It was fucking really, really cool. And in his talking, he alludes to the state of the world. And you could tell how emotional this old man, he's pushing 90 years old. You could tell how emotional he was getting up there, just loving it. He was like, I love seeing you people smile. There's so much shit in the world out there. Everything's horrible. But in here, we'll play some music and make you guys smile. Oh, dude, it's sick. What did he say? And I quote, he said, everybody's mad out there and they don't know what the fuck they're mad at. That's coming from a 90-year-old black man. Man, he's right. And I'm glad I'm not the only one that feels that way. That shit don't matter when you're at a show like that. When he's playing Hoochie Coochie Man and damn right I got the blues. I just want to make love to you. Manish boy. King B. It's King Buddy, dude. That shit was awesome. That shit was fucking awesome. So it reinvigorated a lot of my spirit in terms of just music. And this has been a good year for concerts for me as a participant, as going to be an audience member. In the metal world, I saw Warbringer back in March and Metallica twice in May with Pantera, Suicidal Tendencies, and Limp Bizkit. That's no small opening act. So like I've got the metal bases covered, and it doesn't get more real or authentic or better in my view than the blues. And there's another one coming up too, fucking Los Lonely Boys, who fucking just kick ass. It's just three brothers who just fucking love God and family and fucking music. So that's kind of where I'm trying to be at, man. And it's awesome because if I'm split down the middle of giving a shit about World War III and bombs and civil unrest and riots in the streets and shit, didn't really matter last night. It don't really matter right now. And that's fucking important. That's the teachings of everything as far as I get it. It's good for perspective. Really good for perspective and a nice change of pace too. Get out and fucking go see a concert with great sound. Apparently the Keswick Theater in Glenside, Pennsylvania is legendary for its sonic and acoustic qualities. So it was really cool. It was really motherfucking cool. And that puts me into this fine Thursday morning where I get to walk and get attacked by birds. Fuck those birds, by the way. Get up and take my walk and read some good stuff and talk to the people. Go throw some weights around. And as I'm talking about that, in my reading today from Mr. in the Daily Stoic, lines up exactly with what we're talking about. These are universal truths, and I keep finding reaffirmance of them seemingly every time I turn my head, so which is pretty sweet. June 19th in the Daily Stoic, we got a quote from Marcus Aurelius. Don't let your reflection on the whole sweep of life crush you. Don't fill your mind with all the bad things that might still happen. Stay focused on the present situation and ask yourself why it's so unbearable and can't be survived. AKA, you're damn right I got the blues. From my head down to my shoes, son. That's this morning's edition. 10 minutes, nice and quick, in and out. I'm fucking out this motherfucker. Let's go keep this shit alive, dude. Nikki B. Hannas, heavy blues metal, hard rock and roll. NikkiBHannas.com, NikkiBHannas.bandcamp.com. Fucking Nikki B. Hannas on all streaming services. Thanks for hanging out with me in the morning. This is BS with B. Hannas. Good morning, B. Hannas. You can find it on YouTube, Amazon Podcast, Spotify Podcast, Amazon Audible, so on and so forth. We're going to ride this out with Hype Train, Nikki B. Hannas. Go hear it live or loud correctly on the website. Peace.